Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
We are beginning with breaking news tonight. At least 2 businesses are on fire in Otter Tail, Minnesota.
An Otter Tail County Sheriff's dispatcher confirmed to Valley News Live that several fire crews from neighboring communities are on scene. Numerous posts on social media say that Periwinkle gift shop in town and a new liquor store are on fire. We have a crew on the way and will pass along updates, so stick with Valley News Live and valleynewslive.com.
We're minutes away from the puck dropping. The United States trying for redemption against Canada in the women's gold medal hockey game.
After a heart-wrenching loss to the Canadians 4 years ago, some local women are leading the charge for gold. Valley
News Team's Ryan Laughlin joins us from the border town of Warroad, Minnesota, where anticipation is definitely mounting. Ryan, how are things there?
Yeah, Mike, Andrea, it's beginning to fill in here at Izzy's. We're 6 miles away from the Canadian border and about 10 minutes away from puck drop, as anticipation is definitely mounting here as the women are trying to reclaim gold. They've been runners-up in the previous 2 Olympics, and I'm joined here now with Sun Shagaby. He's the assistant coach of the boys and girls team here in Warroad. The girls just had a big win in St. Paul tonight, but we're looking at the Olympics. What's hockey mean to this town of Warroad?
Well, it's one of the cornerstones or staples of the community. We're either known for the wonderful window company or for hockey. So it's one of those 2 things that is usually brought up about Warroad, and then sometimes fishing.
Sometimes fishing, but mostly hockey. And tonight we got a big one. USA, Canada. You were telling me a little bit before that you think they got a pretty good shot. How do you think things are going to go tonight?
Well, I really do think the U.S. has a good shot. I think overall their depth, 1 through 20, is there. They had a really good showing in the last game. I really think that if they can get up to that 40 to 45 shots again, they'll find a way to find 3 or 4 tonight.
We'll bring you all the reaction live here from Izzy's tonight. Pulling for Gigi Marvin, the hometown girl here. Three times she's been in the Olympics. She'll be the most decorated Olympian to come from Warroad after tonight is done. From Warroad, Ryan Laughlin, back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Ryan. That puck is scheduled to officially drop about 10:10. We'll have an update for you on the score and hopefully show you some video of crowd erupting from Warroad coming up later.
A man is dead after a pursuit and shootout involving a Stutsman County Sheriff's deputy. Just before noon, Jamestown police engaged in a high-speed chase just north of Jamestown on Highway 281. It led them to an area near Woodworth, which is northwest of Jamestown. Police say the vehicle got stuck. The man emerged and shot at officers. Officers fired back and hit the man. No officers were injured. The name of the man is being withheld at this time.
From my right side, I just heard this loud boom, and then it smelled like a firework to me.
Yeah, there was a lot of debris in the air. There was a lot of glass.
That family is breathing a sigh of relief tonight after a vacation scare that's making international headlines. The Lalum family from Valley City, North Dakota, vacationing in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. They were about to board a ferry when an explosion happened. At least 25 people have been injured. 14-year-old John Lalum and 12-year-old Matthew Lalum were among those hurt. Those boys are out of the hospital but are recovering with stitches and bruises. Their parents, Rebecca and Steve, did not have to be treated at the ER. Well, after the shock of the blast, the family says they're okay, but confusion surrounds exactly what happened.
Emergency responders showed up very quickly. Police were there very quickly.
Others were definitely not as lucky and have a little more recovery than we do.
The Lalums are expected to return to the valley in a few days. According to officials, all of those hurt in the incident were hospitalized. It's not yet clear what caused that explosion.
We saw some signs of melting today, mostly on streets and certain sidewalks. So it'd sure be nice to see more of that tomorrow. Let's first find out about tonight's weather. Hutch?
Well, tonight looks very quiet. Temperatures are cooling off. We won't be as cold as we were this morning, although we still will see some areas below 0. Best chance of that is the Devil's Lake Basin, where we're already 5 below, holding on to 4 above in Fargo, 0 Grand Forks, 1 in Thief River. We're watching the storm system that's going to develop basically as it moves out of the Rockies, slide through South Dakota, and by the afternoon, push snow bands through southeast North Dakota and much of central and northern Minnesota. Measurable snow by Friday morning, but most of tomorrow looks pretty quiet. I'll have hour-by-hour details in which you can expect how warm we get And we'll have a look toward that weekend forecast coming up here in just a couple of minutes.
All right, thanks, Hutch. There are many restrictions when it comes to service animals on airplanes.
Recently, a peacock was denied access. Then a hamster was flushed down the toilet after the pet's owner found out too late that rodents are not allowed on board.
Tonight, Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz investigates the legitimacy of those who issue online pet certifications.
Anything about it?
Jeremiah Erickson is an Army veteran with PTSD. He now works alongside his service dog at the Service Dog for America training grounds. While through funding, Erickson paid nothing for his dog, Ida, they don't come cheap.
A service dog from our organization comes with a price tag of $20,000.
And yet, Google service or emotional support animal, and plenty of ads pop up, promising quick certifications. I wanted to see just how easily I could certify my pets. Hi, you. So first, I tried my beta fish, Larry Marlin Jr. IV. After a quick free pre-screener with CertiPet, it asked me to pay $200 to get to a much longer screening. I answered it as honestly as I could. Am I suicidal? No. Am I often anxious? I'm a reporter, so yes, pretty much always. In the end, I was denied, saying, sorry, I cannot approve a fish as an emotional support animal for housing or travel. Fair enough. And though I was refunded most of the $200, I found they take a $25 cut for the therapist's time. Not to be deterred, I tried my dog Asha next, this time with the website usaservicedogregistration.com. Although this one did not cost $20,000, for $35, all I had to do was fill out a form and answer why I wanted to certify my dog, which I did. I wrote, because she makes me happy. My card came just a few days later, complete with Asha's picture on it, stating the card meets a requirement under the Americans with Disabilities Act. Yet Jenny Broadcorb of Service Dogs for America says real service dogs are covered under the ADA with a finite definition.
It's a dog that is trained to perform a set number of tasks to mitigate a disability.
The ADA also says dogs whose sole function is to provide comfort or emotional support do not qualify as service animals. Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
And tune in tomorrow night as Rose takes her new U.S. registered support animal card for a test run with businesses.
A local woman had an eye-opening diagnosis. She suffered a stroke, then she found out she had to have surgery for another big problem.
But first, if you've got a problem with an Amazon order and you need to reach customer service, beware that you're not calling a scammer instead.